Howdy everyone, welcome back. It's Friday, nearing the end of July 2024. It's Friday and I'm on my own, completely on my own today. No Holly, she is working. So it's a tough life, but someone has to do it. I have to do it on my own. Probably hear by the sirens that you saw from the time in Smethwick. Don't know much about Smethwick at all, to be honest. Doesn't look to be a hell of a lot here, but you know, everything needs doing at some point. So while I'm on my own, I figured I might as well go around Smethwick and see what it's got to offer. So it looks quite spread out. I'm not going to lie and say that this is going to be an easy one just to sort of navigate and walk down a high street and there's going to be hundreds of pubs, because it doesn't look like there are. So it's going to be a fact-finding mission for me, and hopefully bringing some facts to you once I've navigated my way around. But I'm in what I assume is like the main part of Smethwick now, and the Old Toolbook is going to be stop number one of the day. Again, time-wise, it's only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't know what I'm going to find open or what way round I'm going to do them. We'll find out together. Stop number one for today then is the Old Toolbook. This is a little old school, friendly locals type pub. Got a little yard out the back. Not much to write home about, no real ale, not much to write home about on the bar, but yeah, nice friendly little pool table. Oh, decent enough looking little place, yeah. Several little rooms. I love the old school layouts like these. Pool table, screen for the cricket and stuff. Nice little lounge area. And my Guinness waiting for me. So yeah, a little old school, no frills type place. I think it's strong mo, dark fruit, Madry, Guinness, Coors and Carling, stuff like that on. So yeah, it's not going to set the world on fire with his drinks choices. But like I said, it's a peaceful, quiet, definitely a little locals pub. But yeah, if you want to come and sit around here, it's nice to see that there's already sort of 4 or 5 in, even at this time on a Friday lunchtime. So nice little start. On Google, there was one about 2 minutes walk further down, Blue Gates Hotel. It looks very much like it might be a lost pub slash hotel to me now. It doesn't look like there's much sign of life, and perhaps hasn't been for a while. Great big building, but yeah, if this is still a functioning pub, it certainly isn't open yet. Let's have a look through the window, shall we? I mean, it looks tidy enough inside. No, there's not much in there, is there? Looks like it's got signs of life. I don't know. So I can't do that one. Right, plan B. Right, so I asked Facebook about the Blue Gates Hotel. Apparently it is still a functioning thing. It did look very clean and tidy inside, so I figured it might be. It doesn't open until a bit later, so I'm gonna have to go back to that. So stuck into Google, another one. This one apparently is already open. It's open all day till 2 in the morning, apparently. I mean, it was called the Old Corner House. I know that makes sense because it's sat on a corner. But I don't think you're going to convince me that this one is still a functioning pub, because I mean, if it is, then they seriously need to take some pride and clean it up, because yeah, there's no way on earth that this one is still a fully functioning pub. So can't do that one either. Right, I found one that is definitely open. So it wasn't too hard to find. This one is called Soho Foundry Tavern. The door's wide open, there are definitely people here. This one is definitely a functioning pub and it's still open. So it's going to be official stop number 2 of the day. And then we'll see what Soho Foundry Tavern is my second stop of the day. It's obviously another locals pub, and so there's a little housing estate just up there to walk through, but basically it's on an industrial estate. But it's nice actually. Quite impressed when I walked in. Like the old wood bar's very nice. Again, there's no real ales on. He's not going to be one to write home about with the beers, but the chap serving, I presume, is the landlord. Really friendly chap. Pool table, big spacious back room through there to the back and things as well. So yeah, it's a decent little pub to find, and yeah, it's one of those you wouldn't know it's here unless you searched for it. So I obviously wouldn't have. It's not one you just stumble across walking, so you've got to look for it. But no, actually, yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised, pleasantly impressed with this. Well, sometimes like we said, we find some little hidden gems. Something when we're out here, you would not expect this to have a beer garden as amazing as this. Look, obviously, what a sun trap this must be. But that is an absolutely phenomenal beer garden, that, isn't it? That's absolutely brilliant. Little barbecue pit. Can't go wrong with this. Honestly, this is a little hidden gem, I'm telling you. I went to the back room. The back room is massive. It's superb, isn't it? Honestly, I'm really, really impressed by this. So this is all the space they've got in the back room. And the food offering they do here, Indian menu. Really cheap as well, that. Really well priced. Honestly, this is my hidden gem of the day, I'm telling you. This is the one that I'm going to sort of go, oh, that was a great little find. Great little pub, this, all the way. Great pub. While I'm finding out little bits about it. So at one point, this was a morgue. So it was a pub, it was a morgue. That's a pub again. But this here, this is the very first ever gas pipe in the UK. See, don't say I don't educate you while I'm out doing this, because I do. I've come over to the area that's known as Cape Hill. So it always Cape Hill, Smethwick, according to the addresses. So it's all part of Smethwick as the bigger, broader town. But yeah, this area is called Cape Hill. This is quite a bustling area. It is, yeah, full of like, well, full of the sort of shops you'd expect. So a lot of takeaways, barber shops, cheap pound shops, things like that. But the pub in question on the corner, just here, traditional pub and local, it says, is called the 7 Stars. Nice big old corner building. So this will be my 3rd stop of the day. But yeah, this is a very bustling, very busy little area just here. So I wonder what else we shall find in Cape Hill. Stop 3 then, 7 Stars. This place is huge, whopping great. It's obviously old corner pub. It's obviously been here for a long time, but it's really clean, really tidy. Yeah, I'm assuming she's the landlady again. The lady on the bar, she's incredibly friendly, incredibly welcoming. Yeah, it looks like it wouldn't be wrong as a stone gate or a litten tree or something like that. Again, no real ales, which I said I think is going to be the sort of the theme of the day. So I'm not gonna find anything like that at all, am I? I don't think. But yeah, it's a whopping great pub, pool table, nice little beer garden space out to the rear as well. With some cooking, some Jamaican cooking, I believe, going on in the corner. Yeah, good little pub this. 7 Stars feels like a good pub, to be honest. Yeah, I was quite impressed by it. Another sorry state though. This is such a busy area. But that just there, obviously an old Michelin Butler pub years ago called the Waterloo. Sat completely derelict. That's far too beautiful a building to let rot like that, isn't it? I really hope they do something with that. Even if they turn it into flats though, and it can't sit there like that, surely. Hopefully something will happen with it. Yeah, massively busy area this is. Again, I'm running into problems with stuff opening, so I'm going to have to get out of Cape Hill quickly and then perhaps back in. And I think we were going to leave Bearwood for today because Holly wanted to, but I don't think there's enough here for me to do without doing Bearwood. So chances are I'm probably going to head down to Bearwood. Well, I've done it the smart way for once. I haven't gone. I've just decided to walk up to one that was opening 15 minutes after I did the last video clip. And I've got here and it's open. So this one's still in the Cape Hill area. This one's called the Robin, and it has, yeah, literally just opened by the look of it. So this is going to be my 4th stop of the day. Down a little side street called Suffrage Street. In a sort of residential area. So the Robin, stop 4 of my day. This is very nice inside. Very clean, very well looked after. So no real ale, but they have actually got Doombar on us a keg, which is first time I've seen any sort of ales on thus far today. It's a second room through their bar with a pool table. Screens, lady around the place seems nice. Yeah, nice little friendly boozer. Remember the little hidden gem, second pub of the day? That Soho one? Well, that was up on a sort of an industrial estate, housing estate, completely hidden away from anything else that you wouldn't walk past, you wouldn't know was there, and you should do a little bit of research. So I've done a little bit of research. I found another one that's literally hidden away up on I'm in a sort of a housing area, a churchyard or something, graveyard and stuff there, and it is called the Old Chapel. So obviously something to do originally with the church, I would imagine. I said some of these, this is the sort of area I'm in, but some of these are often the best pubs of the day, and this looks like a right beautiful little, it's got a blue plaque on it. I was gonna have a read of that blue plaque. Whew, there we go, look. So, previously known as the Hand of Providence, early 18th century public house, dates from the something period. That's the church something. So yeah, I need to get that blue plaque out and that's the people can read it. But yeah, nice, lovely looking little place. Looking forward to it. This place is proper stunning inside. These doors, I absolutely love them. But yeah, look at it, like the beams, everything like that. Again, no real ales, what you'd expect, but yeah, it's proper stunning inside. And if we have a look, before I get copyright strikes for a bit of Coolio, have a look at the size of this beer garden out here. Look, wow, that is a hell of a beer garden size, isn't it? It's a super little pub here. The music is a bit loud in there for me to be able to film, but sort of walk you through the entrance. It just feels grand, doesn't it, when you come in? Like, I love these doors, and they're beautiful. We've got the one bar that I was saying in there, pool table and stuff in this side, but look at it. It's beautifully decked out. It's a beautiful place. I'm really impressed. Hidden gems. What did I tell you? Often, these ones that are set out somewhere else, they're the ones that you need to come and see. I love them. Right, up to stop 6 of my day. This is one that a couple of Google reviews call Smethwick's Premier Desi Pub. I think one of them called it Birmingham's Premier Desi Pub. That's a big shout, because there's a lot of Desi pubs I can imagine around the Birmingham area. You know, who am I to argue? I've never been, but it looks brilliant from the outside. So great pub, look. Huge! And, in case you didn't know, it's called the Red Cow, or you missed it. There is a giant red cow on the outside. So yeah, good food served all day apparently. So this is stop 6 of the day, Red Cow. It's a big old pub, and yeah, I have ordered some food. Saw some chicken wings and chicken lollipops. Can't come to someone that people tell me is the best Desi pub in the area, can I not try something? So yeah, a little snack, some chicken wings and chicken lollipop. But cut of pool tables, whopping great space they've got here. Again, no real ales, but I said I think that is just, I'm resigned to the fact that that is going to be the theme of the day. Got Cobra though, look. I've got a Cobra, now it's a Carling glass, but yeah. You know I love a Cobra, so it was nice to find that on. Quality place. Looking forward to this food. So I'm in the Red Cow in Smethwick, and someone told me that this is the best Desi pub in Birmingham. Not just Smethwick, Birmingham. So I thought, you know what, I've got to try something while I'm here, haven't I? So I've just ordered myself some chicken lollipops and chicken wings. But these, how good do they look? So 13 quid, 6 for the chicken wings, 6 quid for that. 7 quid for the chicken lollipops. They're pretty damn good though, don't they? I'm impressed by these. Let's have a look. Gotta have some mint sauce in here. So let's try one of these chicken lollipops. Get some mint sauce on there. Look at that. Decent size, isn't it? Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah, and it's a decent looking little menu, and it's not expensive either. This is what you can expect to find in here. So yeah, I've just gone for some chicken wings, chicken lollipops from up there on the top left hand side. Quite extensive, the menu.
Amazing picture quality from 369, and get up to £100 off a Huawei Watch GT4, compatible with
Quite good, isn't
iOS and Android.
Looking forward to these. Things look to have cooled enough for me to pick one up at least. And they look, well, they're still hot. They look absolutely brilliant. Look at these, look. Quality of that. Colour on there. Oh. Yeah, can highly recommend. Top little place to grab some scramblers. Right, remember this from earlier in the video? The Blue Gates. 1932 this building has stood since, apparently. And it is huge. And I'm talking like huge, the size of it. So I don't know if it is still a functioning hotel or not, but it is definitely a pub. Because the front doors are open now. So, I mean, it definitely could use a little TLC, I suppose, couldn't it? On the outside. But yeah, maybe it's not a fully functioning hotel anymore. But let's get ourselves inside now, have a drink and tick it off. So it is stop number 7. Yeah, stop number 7 of the day then. Would have been stop number 2. But stop number 7 of the day then, as you can see, the front doors are now well and truly open. Blue Gates Hotel. It is massive in here. The bar area is absolutely huge. I mean, it's akin to some like massive social club. Size-wise, it just goes on and on and on. There's 2 pool tables and one on the other side up there where that dartboard is. We see the pool lights. But just look at the size of the place. Again, no real ale, very similar stuff. All of the taps in all of the pubs I've been in have pretty much been very similar today. But yeah, this place is absolutely humongous. I mean, if this was full of people, it'd be one hell of a party. But yeah, I don't know. Massive pub. Glad to see it's not lost. It's ever so clean there as well. Right, on the final run down, the final little area now of Smethwick that I'm doing today, and I have come down to Bearwood. I said I would, didn't I? And I have. There's little runs, 5 or 6 pubs here by the looks of things, and the first of which for me is going to be this big one on this corner called the Bear Tavern. So it's my 8th stop of the day in total. First one in Bearwood. It's another whopping great size pub, like massive. First time I've found any hand pulls on offer all day. It's a Green King pub, so you've got Green King IPA, Butty Back, and a guest on Hobson's Old Prickly that I've never seen before. So the drink selection is a lot better. Screens and stuff around. It's dog friendly. Massive great pub. Got the berries and cherry, well, the three different sorts of lilies on over there. And yeah, it is a pretty decent sized boozer, and it is nice to see that there are actually some real ales on. So I haven't gone for one, but there must be people around here that want to drink that, and up where I've been already, not a sniff anywhere. So this one feels like it's got a bit more about it. Yeah, well done Green King. So it's a decent boozer. Pool table, a massive great beer garden as the back, and I said dog friendly. Oh, look at that. That's a sweetheart. But it's just a gorgeous, massive great pub. I'm quite impressed. Stop number 2 along in Bearwood is the Midlands, and this is Specialist Real Ale. So I think it's a Black Country Ales pub, so it is obviously, yeah, there must be much more of a real ale vibe down in this part of Smethwick than there is in the rest of it, but it looks a decent boozer. Old Midland Bank, hence it's called the Midlands. So let's go in and see what it's all about. So it's an old Midland Bank building. It looks like a bank. It looks like it's got high ceilings. Looks like a bank building. It's gorgeous though. Look, the setup in it is very nice. The leather seats are great. Plenty of the ales and things as well. They've always got a really good selection of stuff on in Black Country Ales pubs, I think. And it is just, yeah, a very nice looking, very decent boozer. On we go. Straight out of there, 50 yards up the road, and on the other side, I mean, that looks like that could have been a bank at some point, didn't it, as well? Quite possibly. The pub at Bearwood. That's exactly what it says on the tin, that, doesn't it? It's a pub, it's in Bearwood. Let's go and see what it's like. Yeah, it honestly wouldn't surprise me if this used to be a bank or something as well. It's got that sort of layout. It's definitely got that sort of layout. Again, there's Abbey ale on, so a real ale again in here, as opposed to the rest of them. Not much to write home about on the taps, but nice enough. Little, and yeah, decent, friendly. Everyone around here has been really friendly. 3-minute walk and back across the road onto the same side of the Midland Bazaar is the Craft Inn, which is going to be my, I don't know, I've lost count now. I think it might be stop 10 of the day. So I've finally hit double figures. Feels like I've been doing it a long time. Been walking a lot, been around the houses quite a lot because there's not anything really close to each other. But you know what, everyone's been friendly. I've had a nice day so far. I wouldn't say the drinks have been my cup of tea as such, but it's nice to get out and do different things. So yeah, different sort of towns where it's not all some city centre like. I was in Birmingham city centre last night. It was obviously everything's very close together. So a bit of a different day, but let's go and see what the Craft Inn has to offer. Certainly sounds more up my street, doesn't it? So this is part of the Somar brand, comes under the Somar umbrella, and I'm pleased to say after Leicester and Solihull are both shut and we thought that Somar might be going somewhere, they're not. This is here to stay, the rest of them are here to stay, which is great news, to be honest. This place is wicked, fantastic little beer board up there, and it is just it's a quality looking little place. I love these trendy modern craft beer bars, you know. It's dog friendly, plenty of cans and stuff. I'd say the best news ever is that they're not going anywhere, they're safe, they're staying. Have a look at the fridge stuff. There are some good ones in there. If only I wasn't scared of my wife, I'd take a load of those home. But we all know she wears the trousers. Brilliant place. Definitely my number one of the day for having the craft beer. I could have spent hours and hours and hours in there. Great selection of stuff. The Nitro Porter, number 10 that I tried. Absolutely brilliant. Loads of sours on. Yeah, great little bar. That absolutely loved it. Right, next up, the bottom, this little stretch. Then I think there are 2 more for me to do, but this is the bottom of that high street stretch. Is the King's Head. Whopping great pub that again, isn't it? Big, beautiful looking building. Let's go and see what it's like inside. And Indian Grill, 3rd one of the day, yeah. Massive great. The tap choices in here are better than a lot of them, that I've not seen. It's got pool table and stuff as well, but I've got a couple of real ales on them. So that hasn't been prominent in a lot of the pubs so far today, but it's a whopping great space again. Loads of dining room, a good outdoor garden space. In fact, I'll show you the outdoor garden space as well. Come out to here. Great big garden terrace space, isn't it? Whopping great car park and stuff as well. You have to come in this entrance where the car park is, which is a bit weird, but yeah, great big massive pub. Nice looking place. 3rd Indian Grill pub of the day. Toilets in here are miles away, like Wetherspoon miles away. However, it's worth coming up to look at these tiles. Honestly, it's beautiful. So yeah, I don't know what this building used to be, but some of it is just absolutely beautiful. All that. I know, I get excited about the weirdest things these days. A 6-minute walk down past an absolutely beautiful park with loads of people in. It's a nice summer's night. Will bring you to the Dog. An Ember Inns, so I know exactly what, and I'm sure you do by now, if you've watched the Ember videos before, and exactly what we're going to get with an Ember Inns. There's going to be some real ales, there's going to be a decent food menu at affordable prices, plenty of tables for dining, and a pretty bog standard look about it. But honestly, of the food chain brands, the Ember Inns are definitely up there. They're one of my favourite ones, certainly one of the best, I'd say. So let's go in and see what ales they've got on offer in here. Gorgeous looking pubs. It's bustling inside. Nice little garden space and stuff. But yeah, they're always bustling. I said the food always smells good. They always look nice. So the bar is mega busy. But they are really nicely decked out all the time with whatever you could possibly want. And yeah, you've got a couple of real ales and stuff on in there and different bits. But beautiful looking place. And yeah, exactly what I told you, exactly what I expected. It's dog friendly as well. 10-minute walk back up, I suppose, to the other part of Bearwood, housing sort of bit. Brings me to my final stop of the day, and the Abbey. Now, it's called the Abbey. On Google, it's called Grill at the Abbey. And I've got a funny feeling this is going to bring up 4 for 4 Indian grills for the day. Certainly a lot of that around. Let's go and find out if it is. I think I'm right though. Yeah, I was right. It's a 4th Indian Grill pub of the day, so plenty of that on offer around here. Desi pubs, Indian Grill, all of that sort of stuff. No actual real ales on. There were obviously some at some point. It's obviously an old pub, beautiful old pub, a gorgeous old bar. As usual, carling. The food does smell really good. Not that there seems to be much of it coming out, and obviously you can watch the sport and stuff in here as well. So I believe that to be Bearwood. I believe that pretty much to be Smethwick, the area. So I've done obviously the Cross Hill, I think it's called, Smethwick itself, and Bearwood, all in one thing. I hope I've unearthed some little gems for you that you didn't know about, because I said the feedback about coming to Smethwick wasn't great to begin with. Nobody seems to have a good word to say about it. And I mean, it's not too bad. I think it's better than Redditch. Got to say, I think it's better than Redditch. So, I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm off to Newport in Wales, South Wales tomorrow with Holly. She'll be back in tow, so you won't have to just part with me. So, hopefully, thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. See you soon.